What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing a nice air intake on the Durango. It's that silver piece right there. 120 bucks shipped off of eBay. Don't really have an issue with it besides one thing, actually maybe a couple things that I'll mention in the video, but definitely a pretty good alternative instead of spending like 300, 400, 500 bucks on an intake. That doesn't really get you a lot of horsepower, especially when you need an unlocked PCM for this car. Alright, so we're going to get started here. First thing we're going to do is unplug this IAT sensor, because that is very fragile. We don't want to break that. All you do is just push down on the clip there and pull that out. Next thing is we're going to loosen up the clamp to the throttle body, remove this bolt here, and then just pull this out, tuck that under the AC line, and then we're going to undo these front clips, and the whole top section should just pop right off. And once that is good to go, we're going to come over here, pop these two clips, and then, as I said before, this whole thing should just pop off. Then we're going to remove it from here. And here we go. Here's the old system. Pretty big chamber, as you can see. And then once I get the new pipe out for the new intake, you'll see how much more of an improvement it is. All right, back to it. We're going to remove the filter here. Just put that up there for now. It doesn't look too dirty. And then for this box here, it's connected to this snorkel. And the trim up here, you just pull this off. You can use a flathead or something to help with this. Looks like this Christmas tree clip just came off. But for this box here, it's a little difficult. We are going to reuse this grommet and the grommet here, if you guys can see that. But all we need to do is we need to lift up on this box, and it's stuck in there. So just grab it from this corner and from this corner, and then you're going to be able to wiggle it for free. And this will come off, so don't worry. You didn't break it or anything. So as I said, we're going to be reusing this grommet and this one, and we're just going to pull this out, pull this guy out, and we're going to put all this stuff away. Alright, so here is the new heat shield, and as I mentioned before, we're going to reuse these grommets. And they just go in here. So your best bet is to just kind of put some WD-40 or something on here, just to make it easier for install. And then we're going to take our heat shield, put it upside down, kind of just put it in here. So get that all nice and slippery, and then we're just going to put that one in here like so. Do a little bit of cleanup here in the bottom. Right, so now we're going to go ahead and put this guy in, and so this grommet here goes on this middle one, and this grommet here goes on that black one right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. You'll see what I'm talking about, where I'm pointing to when you pull the old intake out. So we have that in here. Next thing, we're going to put this coupler on. Just going to get that loose in there. Do the same thing for the other side. And then the breather hose that came with the intake, this section, it was a pretty long section. It was too long anyways, because it's kind of like a cut to fit thing. What I did was I took a knife, a utility knife, and cut the center, the bottom of it, and then I just cut it off. And then that way I kind of just looped it on here like some wire loom, and then just put it on where the tube is going to be. It's not going to be bare metal for long, because I got an experiment coming up with this stuff, similar to what I did with my Focus ST. And I put that on my intercooler for the Fusion, so keep tuned for that. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and pull this intake pipe out. Place that there. And then we're going to grab a clamp, throw that on here. Basically put the filter on first before you put the heat shield in. It makes a world of difference. So as I was saying before, this is an eBay filter. It's certainly not expensive compared to like the K&Ns, the engines, or Leg Maker or something like that, AFE even. However, I wanted to do a custom intake, not really a custom intake, but I wanted to do some testing on it, and that's one of the reasons why I got the reflective gold heat tape. And I want to see what the IETs are, basically, of certain configurations for the air boxes, and I got videos coming out for that. So now with the filter in and the adapter tighten up, we're gonna go ahead and put the tube back on. It's good to go. Put this hose back on, and then clip this in, tighten this guy up. All right, there she is, you guys. Everything's all checked and tightened up. But basically that's it. So we're gonna go and get started, see how she sounds. Let me cut to a different time because my son's sleeping right now and I don't want to wake him up with the exhaust and revving it and stuff. So here we go. All right, you guys, here it is in all its glory. This is the final fit. Everything's all nice and tight and properly where it should be. I don't really have an issue with this intake. However, the only concerns that I have, the major concern is the AC line here. I wish it kind of went up and over like the engine intake does, but I mean, for 120 bucks for this whole freaking thing, you can't really complain at all. So make sure you guys, if the breather hose that comes with it, make sure you cut off about 6 inches of it and place it underneath that, so this does not rub the line to potentially cause a leak. And this Freon is expensive as shit. So other than that, there's a little piece of this frame here that would help with the hood, I guess. This is rubbing the very top of the filter, but I mean, you know, just get a smaller filter or what have you. But other than that, I mean, I didn't really notice any noise on the interior, just kind of my exhaust. So I don't think it was really worth filming at this point, but this is pretty much it. If you have any questions about this, let me know. Be on the lookout for more videos. I have a couple more coming up, and especially I'm ordering new brakes, cross-drilled slotted rotors. I'm also going to paint the calipers too, so it should turn out pretty nice. But hope you guys enjoy the video. If you have any questions, like I said, down below is where you're going to write them, and then I'll have the link for the intake that I used on eBay. It's like 120 bucks, free shipping, super worth it. They have different colored couplers and air filter. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great day.